cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I was with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge though. You're not finna get nobody's college though. I've been up early doing this content, giving y'all these videos. I got some training to do. It is 5:15 in the morning. That's right, 5:15 in the morning. And I'm about to go ahead and knock out some good training, man. I've already done my mile run. So, you know, cool little mile. Start my day off. Keep pushing from there. With that all being said, man, got fight training later on. Make sure you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button, notification bell, hit all, tap in for the latest and the greatest, everything we got going on. It's early in the morning. Hope the first thing you did this morning wasn't turn on YouTube. I hope you brushed your teeth. Before you brush your teeth, turn on YouTube, you a disgusting individual, bro. But keep it 100 with me. If you turn on YouTube first thing in the morning, let me know in the comments. We finna jump into this content, man. ADAM22 talking about the state of no jumper. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I don't know. That's my idea, is to kind of start another no jumper show on Mondays. Is Flacco really coming back? We don't necessarily know. He definitely said he's coming back to do some content soon. Is he going to come back on a weekly basis? I'm not 100% sure. Flacco is, regardless of what you say about him, he is super tapped in. He knows everything about what's going on, and you know, just because of his channel, like, he's got to be paying attention to so much shit. He pays attention to all kinds of stuff that I don't pay attention to. So I definitely think that's a possibility, and I'm kind of weighing the options in that regard. So I like the Tuesday show. I think it's cool, but I personally kind of want to pod more than just that. So yeah, that's kind of like one of my ideas.
So Adam is saying he wants to pod more, but it's hard for him to pod with the current cast that he has because he doesn't feel like they're on the same intellectual level as him.
So I feel like Moose Man could be a good addition. And then at some point, Brick Baby's going to come back. And then also I like the flock to ball thing. So that could definitely change things up in terms of the podcast as well, just because I personally feel like flock to ball is a valuable asset. Hold on, I'm gonna post on my story and just say that I'm live on YouTube right now. Solo, all caps, solo. Okay, but now I have to go get the link, which is always my favorite thing to do on stream. Thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. I'm very happy or whatever, but it was just working out an extra hour or two a day was just really tiring me out, you know? And I think that, you know, something I had a lot of time to think about during all that was just how I really, really wanted to spend more time streaming and doing the solo thing.
So basically, the fight with Jason Love made him think about, like, damn, I put myself in a financial situation where I have to fight porn stars. Got it.
You know, it's just fun. It's just easy. Okay, I have something that I'm excited to do right now, which is basically I'm going to go on Instagram Live, which I am newly allowed to do, and then I'm going to pipe it on through to the screen, and we're going to see if we can get some conversations going. A lesser version.
The Walmart brand version.
But he's the total opposite. He's a liberal Mexican, and Muchie is a large black fucking FBA. Conservative.
Bring them both on then. Fuck it.
What do you like so much about Brandon? You miss Brandon's presence on the podcast?
Yeah, because shit, he was always going viral, arguing with everybody. He was always trying to check you. Nobody else calls you out for nothing. He was always calling you out. Like, he's that guy, man. I mean, I did appreciate his chaotic presence on the podcast and everything. I do feel you on that. But at the same time, I don't know, man. There's something about Brandon where it just felt like he, would, like, dominate every conversation and just be, like, so involved that it was kind of ridiculous. And then in addition to that, like, I don't know. Sometimes it just would feel like he was.
I feel like if handled appropriately and having the right conversations, Brandon and Adam can have some good podcasts going on. They have some good dialect back and forth. When it comes down to what they have going on, I feel like they could be a great, you know, duo of opposing thoughts and opposing principles and ideals and all that kind of stuff. It's just Adam has to know what to do with Brandon as a podcaster, and it can't be a competition against your own employees.
Arguing from a a place that was not necessarily so genuine. Like we were talking about like slavery, and then he starts blaming the Jews for building the slave ships, and I'm just like, okay, like
He would say some crazy shit sometimes.
Yeah,
but that was good content.
Is it really though? I mean, I don't know. The numbers didn't really represent that. Like he would always say that like he was like this huge driver of views and everything, and I never really necessarily. I don't really think that was reality necessarily. I feel like in reality,
The numbers are definitely better with Brandon than without Brandon, for sure.
more people were annoyed by Brandon than liked him. I'm still down to have Brandon on the podcast too. That was part of the problem though, is that Brandon started asking for money that was like more than everybody else got paid.
Right.
But you're
I just
a
suggested
booch
him
lover, so
because
you probably like that idea.
I'm a booch lover. Well, look, I suggested him because, you know, it's better than the junkies that you have on the podcast now. We're tired of seeing niggas fall asleep. We're tired of seeing motherfuckers with spit corners in their mouth. We're just tired of that shit, man. People eating on the mic. We're tired of the gang politics, all that shit. At least Bucci bought something different.
Okay, so who falls asleep on the mic though? Who's that addressed at?
But that was Hefe, you know.
Adam is messy. Adam is messy because he knew exactly who that man was going to talk about. Adam is messy as hell. And this is what Adam does. He gets to chat and gets the people to say all the things and talk the trash that he really wants to talk, and he platforms it.
I have to put him on blast. That's Hefe.
Why are you platforming somebody to down talk one of your hosts when it's a conversation I'm sure you already had with Young Ant off camera? So why are you now rehashing and re-bringing that conversation up on camera?
Yeah, he's pretty much had a monopoly on falling asleep.
We're definitely tired of Munchie's obsession with whack. That's all he brings to the table is whack. I am so tired of that shit.
Yeah, I've said that to him as well, but yeah, I mean, that's I feel like he's gotten a little bit better at it, but definitely for sure, Munchie's got whack derangement syndrome, and yeah.
Every episode he has been on, he has brought that man up. He has not got better at it.
I know, but you're supposed to talk about your ops, right?
If you're obsessed with them.
But you kind of like have to be obsessed with your ops if you even have ops, right?
Not if they're relevant.
How is
Not if they're relevant.
How is whack not relevant? How is whack not relevant?
If he's that much relevant in Munchie's life, then okay, that makes sense. Which goes back to my obsession. My point I was making, he's obsessed with him.
I'm just saying that, you know, Whack is a big presence in the culture, so I understand why he wants to talk about him, but I do agree that, like, he brings him up too much to the point where it's kind of
You literally
bizarre.
checked him for talking about him.
I know, and that's why I feel like he kind of slowed down with it.
All right, man.
So what's your deal? Where are you from?
AZ.
AZ, okay. And you've been watching No Jumper for how long?
Shit, man. Since... What, the first episode I watched was that Tax Zone interview? So what was that, 2018?
Wow, yeah, it was longer than that. That's crazy. Worst thumbnail in the history of No Jumper podcast as well.
You said worse?
Yeah, because the thumbnail, like, he's a black dude and he had a hat on and the light was bad, so it's like the shadow was like on his face and like you couldn't see anything. It was just like a straight silhouette. It was like the worst thumbnail I ever took.
Oh.
A lot of people said it was like a unlockable character type thing.
That was a good episode, though. I watched that shit like 3 times.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But hey,
yeah, man, I'm just a fan, bro. I was just giving a suggestion. Yeah, man.
I will say though that I think Munchie is one of the better podcasters we've had over the years. So even if he may have some defects, like being obsessed with whack, that, you know, we got to let him grow with that. We got to allow him to prosper with that, and we got to help him to fight through that and become a better potter. Which
yeah,
I think he's making
agree.
some changes.
But he was obsessed with Draco and 4 Extra too, though. He's always going to find a new obsession. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he's a gang member. That's what they do. I don't know. Anyway, good talking to you, bro. Wait, how do I even? I actually just realized.
All right, man.
I actually just realized I don't know how to remove anybody from this.
I gotta leave. I'm leaving now.
Does he have to leave? How do I? Okay, he's gone. How do I take people out of this, though? I actually don't know how to do that.
That nigga said, I gotta leave. Adam, they could take over your whole line right now just talking crazy, and you wouldn't be able to do nothing about it because you don't know how to get them out of there.
Oh, wow. We got some interesting characters that we're trying to tap in right here. Look at this. We got Stan G trying to tap in. Stan G of Memphis. Insane personality, character, etc. I'm gonna take it off the screen momentarily.
All right, man, we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. ADAM22, allowing the public to say all the crazy things about his staff that he really wants to say but won't say. Unnecessary drama at the jumper. More problems brewing. We up out here to the next one, red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Apollo Texas.
Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.